really anything specific. Didn't really get that chance, just with the amount of time we had today and having to do, some stuff with the weight room guys and all that stuff. So nothing real specific yet.
Doug talked to us about he wanted this to become your team. He wanted you to really step forward as the leader and the voice of the Eagles. Has he mentioned that to you at all, and how does that strike you?
Hasn't, directly said that to me. But at the same time, as the quarterback of this team, you got to kind of accept that role and run with it. So, I'm gonna, like I mentioned to Jeff earlier, I'm gonna, let it all happen organically and just still be myself, and it'll all kind of just take care of itself.
Carson, you say 7-9 doesn't cut it. What does?
Making the playoffs, winning the division, and then just seeing what happens. That's obviously the number one goal is winning the East, and that's what we have our sights set on. But at the same time, we got a long way to go until then.
Last year, you were in the middle of the draft process. Years from now, what about that time do you think will stand out in your memory? What moment meant the most, or just had an impact?
Hard to say. I just remember being tired all the time. It was an exhausting time. You're flying around everywhere. You're working out all the time. Just being tired, but also mentally, because you have no idea what's happening. It's a big question mark. And then finally, I'll never forget the draft. I'll never forget that night hearing my name called, knowing I was an Eagle, getting to spend it with my friends and family. That time, it still gives me chills talking about it, just realizing how much my life changed that night. And how fortunate I really am.
In strength and conditioning, did you feel like that was something you needed to do in terms of gaining more strength to withstand the haul over the season, and are you stronger now?
My body's feeling good. I don't think physical strength is really a big thing I'm lacking. I think it's just kind of just functional strength and just continuing to develop that. And obviously, you're always working on your speed and conditioning and quickness and stuff, because everybody else is. So you got to continue to get better. And I'm never satisfied. I want to just keep getting better as well.
Are there enough pieces here to realize your goals of going to the playoffs and competing for the NFC East?
Without a doubt. We truly believe we have the pieces in place, and we got a lot of work ahead of us here. It's early, it's April still, but we truly believe that, and we're gonna put the work in and get it done.
You had a bit of a reputation as a gunslinger coming into the league. Are you looking forward to airing it out a bit more in year two?
We'll see what happens. Honestly, it's. Yeah, all that. We'll just have to see what happens.
Carson, you spent a lot of time in the city of Philadelphia, out at games, etc. Was that important to you to get to know the town, and what are your impressions?
Yeah, it's a great city. Every time I get a chance to go out and just kind of experience something new, see some of the things, go to some of the other sporting events, support the teams here. I truly enjoy being here. I feel like it fits me, fits my personality, and I just love this place.
When you did the breakdown of the film on the wideouts, did you go into real detail for the Eagles? Did you give them one sentence on each guy, or did you give them 3 pages?
Not really, no. We couldn't be in contact for the last couple months, so I was just kind of doing it myself and just kind of trying to see what guys were out there and all that. So nothing real specific.
Thanks, Carson.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Carson.